Alright, I'm going to start off right now by saying this video is going to teach you a skill that can get you in trouble. I'm going to teach you how to figure out the combination to any of these master locks. I'm also going to say that I don't want you to use it in a way that can get you in trouble. I know you're probably going to, maybe not you, but one of the other people who watches this video, but I'm telling you not to, so at least my ass is not going to be on the line. Only use it if you forgot your combination. This lock, for example, someone gave it to me and said, here, or no, that's not how it went. Someone was throwing it away. I said, hey, can I have that? He's like, why would you want it? I forgot the combination. I was like, I don't care, I can figure it out. And now I know the combination to this lock. And this takes about 10 minutes. All you need is a piece of paper, pencil, and the lock, of course. So first let's just write down 1 through 12. Alright, now that you have your numbers written down, you need to clear the pins, which is what they call it. You just rotate it about 3 times, and then you're going to stop at 0. And you're going to pull on this as hard as you can. Well, not really. You just have to have it enough so that this kind of stops between the two numbers. And you'll see it stops between 1 and 0. So we're going to write down 0.5 because that's halfway in between. Then we're going to go to the next number. You'll see it stops at about 4.5 and 3.5. So right between those, that would be 4. Then you go to the next number. You have to be going this way around. If you go backwards, it doesn't work, I don't think. But I don't know. It's just easier to do it this way anyway. Then you go to the next number. Next number is between about 7 and like 7 and 3/4. So you put down like 7.25. Now you have to be very accurate to about 1/4 of the way between each number. This one stops at about 11.5 and 10.5. So put down 11. And you just keep doing this all the way down until you get 12 numbers, because it'll stop 12 times. And just write down each one of those numbers, being as accurate as you can, to about 1/4 between the numbers. Alright, now that I got all my 12 numbers, you might notice a pattern. I'm not going to read it out to you because I don't want to waste my time, but you'll notice that you'll see a bunch of numbers that end in like 0.5, 0.25, anything like that. Unless it's a whole number, that's not the number you're looking for. I'm going to cross that out, cross that out, cross that out, and you'll be left with 5 numbers. We got 4, 11, 14, 24, and 34. Now, 4 of these numbers are all going to end in the last digit. Are all going to end in the same last digit. So we got 4, 14, 24, 34. Cross those out. And you're left with one number, 11. And I know for a fact that that's the combination of this lock, or that's one of the numbers. That number that's left over, that is your last number. So I'm just going to put in 3 blanks right here. And we know for the first, second, and third number in the combination, I'm going to write 11. Okay? And then I'm going to write another 10 numbers right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Now here comes probably the most difficult part of all. You have to divide this number by 4 and get the remainder. So that would be like like if you had the number 4, you'd divide that by 4 and have a remainder of 0. If it was 5, you would divide that by 4 and have a remainder of 1. If you had like 7 divided by 4 is going to have a remainder of 3. 11 divided by 4 is also going to have a remainder of 3. So what you do is you write that number, whatever the remainder is, right here, 3. And then you add 4 to it. 3 plus 4 is 7, and you just keep going on. 11, 15, 19, 23, 27, 31, 35, and 39. These are all possible numbers that could be your first number in the combination. Alright? Then you go to the next column. Now you're gonna subtract 2 from that remainder. So like this was a remainder of 3. Here now you're gonna subtract 2 from that. Now if your remainder was 1, you could just add 2. It doesn't matter. It's all gonna be the same. Because it's just gonna be the same. So you like 3 minus 2 is gonna be a 1. Then you're gonna add 4 to that. And you're gonna get 5. And you can see if I had added 2, I'd just get 5, and then I'd start over, and then this would just be like a I don't know, like 37 or something. But it doesn't matter because that's going to be down here now. So it's just going to shift everything if you do it the other way. So anyway, you're just subtracting 2 from each one of these numbers. So you're going to 1, 5, 9, 13, 17, 21, 25, 29, 33, and 37. Now these are all possible numbers that could be your second combination, or your second number in the combination. Alright, so you're going from about 64,000 possible combinations for this lock if you did every single number like 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, and went all the way around and started again at 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. If you did that, there's about 64,000 combinations, I think. There are a couple things you can knock out. You can't have the same number in a combination twice. So you can't have 11, 11. So you know that nothing that starts with 11 is going to be in your combination. So if you just cross out 11, that brings you down to 90 because you're multiplying 9 times 10. Some people might say you can't have the same a number that's 2 away from another number, like 9 and 11. That's not true. I've seen a couple locks. I saw one that was 38, 0, 10, and 38. Right there is only 2 away from 0. So that's not true. Don't cross those out. It might make it easier, but it also might make it so you can't figure out your combination. So at this point, you're just trying every single combination and going down the line. 3, 1, 11, 3, 5, 11, 3, 9, 11, 3, 13, 11, and you just keep going down. Now, I know right now for a fact that this one is 23, 29, 11. So that might be kind of an annoyance if your combination is like 39, 33, 11, because you'd have to go through almost all of them. But sometimes you get lucky and it's like 7, 1, 11, and you're real quick, you know. But that's how it's done. So I'll show you for a fact that this works. 23, 29, 11. And this works for every single master lock that has these 3 combinations. And it even works on some of the knockoffs, but I can't guarantee it because I've only tried it on a couple and I haven't tried it on all of them. So, but there you go. That's how you break your master lock. You get all your numbers between the numbers after clearing the pins. Cross out the non-whole numbers. You're going to be left with 5. 4 of them are going to have the same ones digit, so you cross those out and you're left with one number. In this case 11. That is your last digit. Then you divide that by 4 and get the remainder, which is 3. You add 4 to those, and then you subtract 2 from the remainder, put it there, and add 4 to all those. And these are your possible combinations. And then you just try them all out. You can cross out double numbers, like 11 and 11. It's not possible. And then you just try them all out. And in this case, it's 23, 29, 11. That's how it's done.